Imagine wildfires raging out of control, crops withering under a relentless sun, rivers overflowing, swallowing entire communities. This isn't some dystopian future, it's the terrifying reality of El Niño. El Niño is a natural climate event, but unlike earthquakes or hurricanes, it's predictable. Scientists can see it coming. What they can't understand is why governments are so woefully unprepared for the devastation it brings. The El Niño dance. Our story begins in the vast Pacific Ocean. Normally, a giant loop of cool surface water hugs the coast of South America. Trade winds push this cool water westward, keeping the eastern Pacific cool and the western Pacific warm. This temperature difference fuels powerful weather patterns around the globe. Every few years, something dramatic occurs. Trade winds weaken, and warm water from the west moves east. This phenomenon is El Niño. It turns the eastern Pacific into a hot tub, disrupting weather patterns worldwide. El Niño can cause extreme weather, from torrential rains and floods in some areas to severe droughts in others. This unpredictability leads to a global challenge, with some regions overwhelmed by water and others suffering from severe shortages. A predictable punch. The beauty of El Niño is its predictability. Scientists can monitor ocean temperatures and wind patterns months in advance, giving governments a crucial window to prepare. But here's the shocking part. Despite knowing El Niño is coming, many governments are caught flat-footed when it strikes. The consequences of this inaction are dire. Farmers caught in unexpected droughts lose their entire harvest. Communities facing floods lose homes and infrastructure. The economic and social impact ripples outwards, pushing vulnerable populations deeper into poverty. A broken dam of problems. Let's delve deeper into the specific problems El Niño unleashes. Flooding. In some regions, El Niño brings relentless downpours that overwhelm rivers and cause catastrophic floods. This not only destroys homes and infrastructure, but also contaminates water supplies and increases the risk of waterborne diseases. Droughts. On the other side of the coin, El Niño can trigger extreme droughts. Reduced rainfall dries up rivers and reservoirs, leaving parched landscapes and crippling water shortages. Farmers struggle to keep their crops alive, leading to food insecurity and price hikes. Wildfires. El Niño also heightens the risk of wildfires. Droughts create tinder dry conditions, while strong winds can fan flames and turn small brush fires into infernos. These wildfires not only destroy homes and ecosystems, but also release harmful air pollution that travels vast distances. Landslides. Heavy rains associated with El Niño can loosen soil and trigger devastating landslides. These fast-moving walls of mud and debris can bury entire communities, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. And sea level rise. While not a direct consequence, El Niño can exacerbate the effects of sea level rise. Storm surges associated with El Niño floods coastal areas that are already struggling with rising sea levels. This creates a double whammy for coastal communities, increasing the risk of property damage and displacement. A broken system. The tragedy of El Niño disasters is that they are largely preventable. With enough warning and proactive measures, the damage can be significantly reduced. So why are governments failing their citizens? Here are some key reasons. Number 1. Lack of investment. Many governments simply don't invest in long-term preparedness plans. Early warning systems, infrastructure upgrades, and community education programs all require funding, and some governments prioritize short-term spending over long-term resilience. Number 2. Poor coordination. Even when resources are available, a lack of coordination between different government agencies can hinder effective response. Siloed departments struggle to share information and work together, leading to slow and disorganized disaster relief efforts. And number 3. Inequitable support. The burden of El Niño often falls heaviest on the most vulnerable populations. These communities often lack the resources to prepare for disasters and are left scrambling for basic necessities in the aftermath. Governments need to prioritize support for these vulnerable groups. Weathering the storm. Despite the challenges, there is hope. Here are some solutions that can help communities weather the storm. 1. Early warning systems. Investing in robust early warning systems is crucial. By monitoring ocean temperatures and wind patterns, scientists can provide advanced warning of El Niño events, giving communities precious time to prepare. Another is disaster preparedness plans. Developing comprehensive disaster preparedness plans can make a world of difference. These plans should outline evacuation procedures, stockpile emergency supplies, and educate communities on how to stay safe during different types of disasters. Third, infrastructure upgrades. Upgrading infrastructure, such as strengthening levees and improving drainage systems, can help communities better withstand floods. Investing in drought-resistant crops and water conservation measures can also mitigate the impact of droughts. And most importantly, community engagement. Empowering communities to take charge of their own preparedness is vital. Local knowledge and collaboration are essential for effective disaster response. El Niño's damage can be mitigated through investment in scientific research, improved preparedness, and increased community resilience, enabling us to better withstand its impacts and build a more resistant future. Join the conversation and let's dive deep into the topic of El Niño preparedness. Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Also, this is a fantastic opportunity to expand your understanding of the economics of climate change. To learn more, simply click on the image displayed on your screen. Thank you for taking the time to watch. See you on the next one.